I'm Margaret Kerrigan, and this is Art Market Minute from ArtNet Pro. It's Monday, January 12th, and these are the top market stories going into the week. It's a brand new year, glittering with promise. Could this be the year of the art market's big rebound? After 3 years of contraction, we started to see some green shoots of recovery at the end of 2025, especially during New York's marquee November auctions. Indeed, data from the ArtNet price database reveals that the very top of the art market bounced back in 2025. The 10 most expensive auction lots totaled $757.1 million, up 48% from $512.6 million in 2024. It's worth noting, however, that the trophy tier of the market is largely influenced by supply, and as such can swing rapidly. Art investors also became more conservative in 2025, going for tried-and-true blue-chip names amid the downturn. There was not a single woman or living figure among the top 20 artists. For comparison, in 2024, Yayoi Kusama, Joan Mitchell, and Yoshitomo Nara all featured in the list. The artist topping the list last year was Gustav Klimt, with $397.1 million in sales. That probably comes as no surprise, given the Austrian artist's $236.4 million portrait of Elizabeth Lederer, which was the most expensive artwork sold at auction in 2025 back in November. Managing an artist's legacy isn't just the domain of major established galleries anymore. As demand for ultra-contemporary artists cools and the art world re-examines its historical blind spots, emerging galleries are increasingly turning to artist estates to grow their programs, as ArtNet's Kate Brown reports. Estates hit on a magic trinity of ingredients: finite supply, the thrill of new to you, plus a chance to rebalance a collection. But many artists who were not famous in their time remain under-researched and lightly collected, with room to grow and stories to build. As a result, these kinds of artist estates require the same agility and experimental approach typically associated with younger, smaller galleries that build careers for emerging artists. They can also help sharpen the profile of a gallery by expanding its intellectual heft and institutional reach. Roughly half of art-backed loans by non-bank businesses defaulted in 2024, according to a recent report by Deloitte Private and Art Tactic. That's a dramatic rise from just 17% in 2023. The results were much better for private banks that were making loans, with none of those surveyed suffering any defaults in 2024. The report said that the art-backed loan market is projected to rise from an estimated $33.9 billion to $40 billion in 2025 to $42 billion to $50 billion in 2027. That's it for this week. You can get more details on these stories on news.artnet.com. Make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever else you get your podcasts to stay up to date on the latest news in the art market. And please also take a minute to rate and review us to help others discover what we're doing. Art Market Minute is produced by Sonia Manalili and me, Margaret Kerrigan. Thanks for listening, and see you next week.